It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Kirk Cousins. He comes in 5th in passing touchdowns so far. It's the Falcons and the Hawks. And it's coming up next on EA.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the give, it's Robinson.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Open man is Mooney. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down. Cousins. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Throw over the middle, caught by London. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here's Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? That is caught. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. Cousins to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Falcons. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
A first down throw for Smith. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Ball start, offense.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's 3rd and 7. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Geno. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Ray McLeod, deep to return. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing his Cousins. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Seahawks offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, Smith. That's Lockett downfield. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. From the shotgun, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Cousins. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The next drive about to get going. I want to remind you it's coming up in primetime this week. Week 7 already in the NFL. We have the Jets and Steelers on Sunday Night Football. And then coming up tomorrow night, the last of our Monday doubleheaders for the year. Ravens-Bucks from Tampa at 8:15. That's followed out west by the Chargers and Cardinals from the desert. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. On 1st and 10, Cousins. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Cousins now on 2nd down. Open man, he's got it. It's London. 3rd and long. Cousins gonna throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now Seattle gonna use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. That one intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Cousins to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now, Cousins. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Geno. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. They'll go play action. It's Smith. This one finds Lockett down the left side. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Lockett headed in motion. Smith now to throw on 1st down. Oh, a loose football. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Atlanta. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Second down, Cousins. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, Smith. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. Oh, he's got room past the 30. There's DK Metcalf. He and the Seahawks offense set for their next drive. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Smith to throw on first down. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On the bootleg, it's Smith. That's complete to lock it outright. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun run now with Walker. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. On first down, Cousins. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. 3rd and long. Cousins. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they bring him down, but what a play past the 45. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. He'll try the right side with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Cousins now. To the right. That's Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the left side in the hands of London. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins 1st and 10. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Lockett headed in motion. Throwing on second down. Smith. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They put the tight end Brown in motion. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, Smith. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins heading back on the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he's going to get this up near the 1st down marker. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Now, Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run here. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. From the gun, it's Gino. He fumbled the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Oh, yeah. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Smith, quick one to Metcalf.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. 2nd and 6 coming up. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. They go with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now, Walker. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. That's caught right side. It's London. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now, on 2nd and long. He'll get back to Kadero Hodge. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.